Good day, YouTubians. Purple Mentat here, doing a bit of a vlog while I do some grinding on the Ruin Wolf Agrarian Skies server. This server is his donation server, which is currently having a bit of an issue, but if you'd like to join myself, Ruin Wolf, Slowpoke 101, and a bunch of other fantastic personalities there, go check out Ruin Wolf's stream on Twitch TV and watch for when it becomes available again. So, I had ran into a couple of issues, a number of things that I want to talk about. I want to talk about, well, my mental health for one, but that's going to be a brief thing. This vlog is more about the future of the channel and my plans rather than my personal life. So I'll keep my personal life at the very end of things, and feel free to cut out of the episode if you are not wanting to hear about that. I'm also going to talk about the Patreon campaign, my plans moving forward with that, as well as the issue that I ran into today with my Minecraft Agrarian Skies single-player world. And let's start with that, because that's kind of a big deal. So, I ran into an issue where my single-player world corrupted today. Now, I have a backup, but it's from quite a ways back from just before I built the monster spawner, unfortunately. And there's no way for me to recover all of the work that I did doing that. I'm just not sure that I have it in me to go back and redo all of that off camera. And it would also mean, like, rolling back the death that I had there, a number of reward bags, a handful of quests. There's just a lot of things that I will need to redo. So, I want to ask you guys, what would you like to see? I can go back and do this. I can either go redo all of the single player stuff to catch back up to where I was and start the single player series moving on from there, or I can start recording on Ruin Wolf's server and continue with my Let's Play as a server play series. It'll be a little bit of an odd continuity. I mean, either way, I'm going to have to catch up to that point of progression. But if I take a look at my quest book here, I am just about, well, I mean, I'm almost there, you know? I don't have a ton more to do. I basically need to get the high oven set up over here and build myself some form of monster spawner. And it'll be something completely different and new. I'm not going to redo the build that I just did. So, as you can see, I've got my little base here. There's no micro blocks on the server because those are tile entities and ticking and, well, I mean, they're non-ticking tile entities, but they still take up more RAM than otherwise. I don't have nearly as many resources gathered already, but point being that I'm basically at the same point on this world as I am in my single player backup, so it doesn't make a lot of difference to me which one I go with. So, look below in the comments. There will be 2 comments from me, one for the single player series and one for Ruin Wolf's Twitch server. Upvote the one that you would like to see me play on long term. So, moving on from that, we have Patreon. Now, I recently set up a Patreon campaign at the behest of a number of my viewers after my last mental health vlog, because people wanted to help me out. And I was very grateful for that. Thing is, it took off a lot faster than I expected. Like, a lot faster. I had $500 worth of support pledged to me at the end of last month when things started processing, which is the level that I was supposed to be at for getting the servers set up. I was not expecting to need to do that right away. Unfortunately, for all of you who wanted to be able to join me on these servers, that's not going to happen this month for a couple of reasons. One, I simply wouldn't have the time anyway. 2, a number of people who pledged their money, actually only a couple of people, but a couple of key people who pledged their money, did not actually pay. Their payment method was declined, and I did not get the $500 that I was actually expecting. Am I making a juicer wrong? That's what I get for trying to go... Oh, it just has to be in a 3x3 crafting table. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So I did not actually get the 500 that was promised to me Instead, I'm getting close to, but not quite that much. So even if I did have the time and the energy to get the server going in the next couple of days, which I don't because I'm about to leave on holiday, we'll get to that in a minute, I would not be able to put it together as I don't have the cash that I would need to do that. And getting my mental health treatment is kind of the priority. That's what the money that did come in is going to need to be spent on. So, the other thing I wanted to do was thank everyone who did donate. There's going to be a couple of things on that. You will see throughout the month thank yous by name of anyone who did donate the prescribed amount for that particular bit. There's also going to be a Patreon only video that I'll be working on and uploading sometime in the middle of the month to just say thank you guys for all of the support that you have given me. And you should have seen an annotation on your screen by now about my Patreon, and there will be links in the comments below, as well as in the description of every video here on out. I will link my Patreon campaign. So thank you all for making it possible for me to actually get my health needs taken care of, as well as work on YouTube and Twitch and, this whole new media stuff as much as I do. It means the world to me. You cannot even imagine how important it is. So, vacation. I was planning on having more videos ready to go out than I do. Then this whole thing with the world corruption happened, and the 2 or 3 videos that I had planned to record and set up and get ready to go out today, well, those can't happen now because everything's messed up. The world save is corrupt. I'm going to need to work on that when I get back. Unfortunately, that means that there's going to be very little from me between now and next Tuesday. There will be an episode of Transistor. There might be a couple of other things that I managed to work on and get done, but there's not going to be much in the way of my Agrarian Skies series. I am sorry to say that. It simply isn't going to work out now that this unfortunate thing has happened at the 11th hour. I do not have the time to fix it. Okay, I think that's all of the information for the future of the channel and gaming and questions that I have for you guys. Everything from here on in is my personal life. If you're not interested, feel free to take off now. So, for those of you who are left talking about my mental health, I am definitely getting myself into treatment as soon as possible. I am ordering a couple of more books that'll help me out a lot with the funds that I've been given from Patreon. And just seeing the outpouring of support and positivity and awesomeness that has come out of the last vlog and out of the Patreon campaign, I don't even have words for how amazing it's been. I am feeling a lot better just knowing that all of you have my back, and I'm working on doing more stuff. I'm live streaming now. I'm trying to upload those to YouTube. I'm trying out new things, learning new techniques, and having a grand old time doing it. So I hope you guys are enjoying the new content that's coming out. I know that some of the live stream stuff is a little rough still, but it's a work in progress. It is what it is. As far as long-term goes, it's a simple case of find therapy, find psychiatrist, get medication. I have a very clear path that I am following starting now that the money has come in. So thank you again, all of you, for helping me out in this way and supporting me as I pursue this wacky new media stuff. And it's really, guys, like, I'm getting all emotional here. I'm tearing up a bit because I never thought that this much positive energy existed on the internet. This is a strange little corner of it that I have found, and I don't understand where all of you guys came from, but I am so thankful that I have found you. All right, enough of the mushy stuff. Thanks again for joining me for this little vlog. Let me know what you think about continuing the SSP or trying to get the server play going with the crazy people on Ruin Wolf's Twitch server, and I will see you next time.